the transformation of consciousness. You see, when we're first born here on planet Earth, consciousness is just this one universal mode of consciousness. Everything is just one. Everything's registering in this wide open, awake space of consciousness, of awake consciousness, of effortless awakeness. Your ears can hear different sounds registering in this wide open space. Your eyes can see different forms, different manifestations in this wide open space of consciousness. You can feel different sensations from the body in this infinite space of consciousness. And then when we get around the age of 2, we go into the subject-object mode of experience, because with the mind, we believe ourselves to be a separate person with a me and my story, with our likes and dislikes. And we have this story about ourselves, our experiences of life, and who and what we are. But we always remain as the infinite being, the wide open awake space. But we subscribe or take belief in that we're this separate person, this separate individual with a me and my story. But when we investigate the me, we see there's no me here. Everything's just a story. It's meaningless. All that remains is the infinite being in this wide open awake space. And we see that consciousness hides itself in this me and my story, this separate individual, this separate person, hides itself in believing that it's this body of food and this mind-made self of this me and my story with its likes and its dislikes and its life experiences, and that it's separate somehow. But it's not. It always remains as the infinite, one wide open awake space of infinite consciousness, because that is what we truly are and what we always remain as. And so the transformation of consciousness is just transforming back to its original state of the wide open awake space, the universal mode of experience, just like it was before we were 2. It's just everything was wide open and empty, and just registering in this wide open space of infinite consciousness. Because as the infinite being, can you stop being now? Can you turn it off? No, you're just this awake, naked beingness. That's what you are. You're never separated from it. That's just consciousness hiding itself. Your intuition knows exactly what is being said here, that you are the infinite being, and that you're just having this human experience. No one's denying you're having a human experience. No one's denying you have feelings, you have emotions, and these things in the story have happened, but they've all happened inside this wide open, awake space of the infinite being, of infinite consciousness that you truly are. The permanent wide open space is always here, and the manifestation just keeps coming and going in you. All the universes are inside of you. Everything's taking place inside you, inside this one wide open awake space that is you. That's the progression of consciousness, and it's beautiful. Remember what you truly are, the infinite being, infinite consciousness. You've always remained as that, and you always will be that. Isn't that comforting to know? It's all peaceful, all loving, all kind, all joyful, needs nothing. It's impersonal. It's just this. And it's beautiful. The silence. Pay attention to the silence. The space between the words. It's all pointing to what you truly are. Just this wide open awake space of infinite consciousness, of the infinite being. Infinite being's always here, always will be here. It's always right here in the background. Everything else is coming and going. But you remain as that. Everything's registering in that wide open space. There's no subject-object mode here of experience. That's just consciousness hiding itself of the truth of what you truly are, so that you can experience what it's like to be a human. But it's good to remember what you truly are. Come back home to the infinite being. It's beautiful and peaceful here. Come back here anytime you want. This is your true nature. The world and the manifestation, everything, and the universe, everything going out there. It's like a virtual reality game. It's like watching a movie. It's just this. And that's your true nature. The infinite being having a human experience. So beautiful to know that. So peaceful. All peaceful, everlasting peace and joy and happiness. Knowing that knowingness of that. You're the knowingness of it all as the infinite being. That's the progression of consciousness. Wake up to what you truly are. Have that shift from identifying with the body mind and identifying with the infinite being. That's the shift that's taking place. People are waking up. You're waking up too. People are waking up instantly as the effortless being. Effortless. That's you.